Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're an oldie but a goodie, welcome back. Once again, I don't live alone. You're gonna hear chaos in the background, but it is Monday, November 13th, and I want to show you how I plan in my Hobonichi cousin. So if you like watching these videos, just keep on watching. So it is the end of day of Monday, November 13th. It is 7 p.m. clearly, and this is my end of the day, what it looks like. I finished putting like whatever stickers I had, anything that I obviously did at work. And I started planning for tomorrow, which is Tuesday, November 14th, which is tomorrow. And daily I go in and I sort of plan my day. Well, every night I go in and I plan my day for tomorrow. So I'm sort of telling myself what is going to happen tomorrow. So I always do my Bible verse, but that always happens the morning of. So you'll see that tomorrow morning. But I always write in what I'm going to do tomorrow. Clearly tonight, so like 2 minutes ago, except I just remembered to record it, so clearly you can't see it. I have to wake up at 6:30 in the morning, then it's Jesus, coffee, and prayer. Then between that and start work at 7:30, I want to read my book. Then I have lunch at 12:30, crochet at 3:30, work until 5 p.m., and then relax, plan for tomorrow, which is tomorrow. The day after will be Wednesday, November 15th, and then go to bed by 9 p.m. Then I can see like anything that's gonna happen. So like Campbell has an appointment at 11:30, one was canceled. I'm okay with scratching it over. I'm also okay with whiting it out. Either way, it doesn't bother me. I didn't have a whiteout in front of me, so that's why I didn't white it out, but that doesn't bother me either way. Then it got replaced with OT at 11:30. I want to do 15-minute cleanup and disinfect all of the rooms tomorrow, so somewhere in between all day I'm gonna stop and do a 15-minute cleanup. Then this is the stuff that I have to do for work tomorrow. I didn't plan dinner yet. Not sure what we're gonna have. And then I also caught on to the stickers, so I put a reading sticker from Nightingale, a doctor sticker for the appointments, the cleaning lady from the Sticky Monster. Lexton needs help with the chip bag. So I tomorrow will wake up at 6:30, and the first thing I do is my Bible verse, and I do clearly my coffee, and I sit here and do my little prayer, which is usually in my prayer book. So all my prayer books are different. This is actually, my pen fell, a notebook that I created for my kid. So each one has a notebook. It was just a regular composition book, and this one is actually belongs to my son. See, ta-da. It was for when they were younger. I did sort of like a memory. Every time I had some kind of memory with them, I wrote it down. If we had some kind of discussion or argument and you didn't want to fight face to face, I would write it in a notebook. They would write back, and then we would write back and forth to each other until it was resolved. And this goes back to like 2011. And this one is my son's. So clearly now that he's older, we don't write back to each other, is actually my prayer book. So in here, there's prayers for him, prayer for everybody. I go in there every day, almost every day, and I sort of pray. Like today, I didn't do it this morning, so I'm going to go in before I go to sleep and do a little prayer. And I already filled out, so as you know, I have plenty of kids. So the older ones I already completed their books with prayers. The next one is the baby, which is Bela. She's not a baby anymore. She's 17. So hers is still with memories. Actually, with hers, we still go back and forth because she's a teen. She's 17, and there's plenty of female hormonal arguments in that one that goes back and forth until we kiss and make up, right? And it's better than, I found it easier to communicate with them, especially at a teenage age when they have those hormonal things where they want to snap, like right back at you. And I don't know about you, but I will snap right back. And I found it easier to do it that way versus us arguing with each other back and forth. Okay, so then the other thing I wanted to show you was this. I purchased in the end of 22 for 23 to try it out. It was supposed to be sort of like a version of the Hobonichi cousin, but like a cheaper version of it. Clearly, I don't like the fact that it has a rabbit and all that stuff, and I was gonna sort of put stickers to cover that because I do love red. Red is my favorite color, if you didn't realize. Red is my favorite color. And I went in here and tried to use it up to see if I wanted to get a Hobonichi cousin. Well, I want to say I did use it up for like 2 months, November, December of 2022. As soon as it came in, I started writing in it. I started doing Bible journaling and all that stuff in it. I think I have a video in there showing you the difference between this word, the kin board, which I purchased from AliExpress with my own money. And the difference is it doesn't have the weeks section, which I thought it was great because I knew I was not going to use the weeks in my Hobonichi, as you guys saw from, or been seeing from the flip throughs. And this one just has your monthly, and then it goes straight on to dailies. Well, I did love it, and I still wanted to try the Hobonichi, so I went ahead and purchased the Hobonichi. But as you can see, this thing sustains everything from washi tape to gluing on stuff to sticky notes, stickers to watercolor. It sustains itself. Like it's good quality of paper. You get the same ghosting that you do with the Hobonichi. There's no difference, I believe, in this paper. But since I brought the Hobonichi and that one is more expensive, clearly I stuck with the Hobonichi. This was more of let me play around if I ever did not want to pay the amount of money a Hobonichi costs. I don't even know how much they cost right now. And this will be a good replacement because this only cost me less than 15 bucks. I think it was like 15 or $12. And by the time I did, you know, the shipping, this is watercolor, as you can see. This is watercolor. So I figured it's a great price for something similar to the Hobonichi. They also have a weeks one, if I can find it. Hold on. So here you go. They also have a weeks one that is supposed to be a dupe to the Hobonichi weeks, and it was, check it out. It brings out the two little things. Never used it because since I did end up buying the Hobonichi cousin, there was no point in using this one. But it's exactly the same as a Hobonichi weeks. No different whatsoever. Has all your days here. Starts on a Monday. You got the empty page on the other side. It does have the breakdowns of the what month it is all the way to the 12th, and then you have I think 80 something pages in the back. So 80 pages in the back of blank pages that you can go ahead and do whatever it is you want to do. So I never used it. I only paid about less than 10 bucks for this one too, and it brings every month in the front. It gives you your monthly breakdown on here going all the way down that you can track anything, and it gives you your monthly pages. So same thing, same concept at the weeks, except I never used it because I ended up, before this one came, I had placed the order for this one, and then they do take a little bit. It takes a while. And then between that, since I did like this one, I did order the Hobonichi cousin, and then the Hobonichi cousin came, and then this came, and I figured I already spent the money on the Hobonichi cousin, so let me just order that one. This I do want to try to see if I can do a weekly this small. I'm not too sure. I have a bubbly handwriting, as you can see. So I'm not too sure if that's gonna work. So I am gonna use it one of these days and do a whole entire month on how I would plan probably in a weeks to see if I could do it, and maybe 2025 because I already purchased my 2024. 2025 I can go in and do a weeks. So we'll see. We shall see how it goes. But these are an AliExpress cheaper version, so you don't have to spend all that money in a journal. But now that that's done, I will see you guys tomorrow because I am done planning for today. For tonight, I'm gonna go do my thing now and chillax before I have to go to bed at 9. But see you guys tomorrow. Alright guys, it is 4 p.m. right now, and I started planning for tomorrow and totally forgot to hit the record button. But I am done for today for work, so I did bring over the stuff that I gotta do tomorrow for work, and then tomorrow's the 15th, I get paid, so we gotta do a budget. The appointments for tomorrow are already there. I don't think anything got changed or canceled, and of course I did write in everything that I want to do. FYI, Nico is here as usual, and you're gonna hear him in the background. My poor baby boo don't feel good. He got something, I forgot what it's called, but kept him home from daycare today. And then it was a half a day, so JJ is in my room creating ruckus with the TV because I swear that kid is deaf. So tomorrow and the 15th looks like all the appointments are correct. So we don't need to change those. I get paid, so I have to do my budget. I want to wake up at 6:30, then do Jesus, coffee, and the prayer, read my book, start work around 7:30, 8 o'clock the latest. We're going to have lunch around 12:30. Well, I say maybe around 12 because Campbell has to go to his appointment at 12:30, so I'm not sure. We'll work around that. Then is relax plan for the next day and then be in bed by 9. This space is for my Bible verse tomorrow morning. Not sure what I'm going to do for dinner tomorrow. We've been on a leftover crunch. So today I did most of the stuff. The appointments were correct. Did my phone calls. Did my 15-minute sort of cleanup pickup. Nothing crazy. And then I also wanted to show you that on my little fake Weeks Kinbor. It's a Kinbor Weeks. Showed you guys that Lexi gave me this. She didn't use it. It was too small for her. But I went in to do an attempt of will this work for me kind of thing. So I just put in the information that I already have on my cousin. And in the beginning I started writing big, but then my handwriting did adjust to the page, right? So most of the stuff fit. Then I said, if I can use this for regular, can it work for my budget? And of course, everything fit normal. Then I went and did 2 weeks back. I even put stickers on here to see. But this is the way I would use it. I would use this whole entire page for work, basically, and then use this for the appointments and obviously the dinners. So I did a line between there. Not sure how I feel. I mean, everything fit perfect, but the sticker seems to either overlap the next square. Same thing here. You see they sort of overlap. And then I did like my work, how I would do the check off for everything I do. Anything other than what I normally have to do, I was able to put here. So that was kind of cool. Nico is talking to TT Bela over there. And then here is my dailies. And I did go in and I highlighted, so it ghosted like regular. You can see it here. I stamped it ghosted. And I left space because when I was rewriting this, I did have pictures. So clearly I would be putting pictures here. So this is the kind of space that would be taking over that space. So I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. It seems like for 2 weeks I took like 4 pages. Well, 2, 4, about 6. Because I would count these 2. So for 2 weeks, it looks like 1 week, 3 pages for dailies. And I'm not sure if my life, I can actually do that with just whatever the amount this comes with. 78. I know the mega weeks comes with more, so maybe that'll work out, but not sure if it'll work out for me. I like my space. Then in here, I did go in and do like a practice if I do end up doing my budget. So that's like the register in there. It's a fake register because I got more than $100. And then I did go in here and do sort of like a fake sinking fund to see if it actually fits and how it would look. So it does fit. I mean, not bad for $8, you know. Good morning, guys. Here, doing my morning routine. Alright guys, it's the end of the day, and we're closing Wednesday the 15th, and we're gonna plan for tomorrow, which is the 16th. So tomorrow, found out I have a 2:30 meeting. Great. And then I just gonna forward the usual stuff for work. I still have to do my budget, but I'm not gonna record that because clearly you guys already know how I do that, and there's plenty of videos on my channel about how we budget. There's a whole entire playlist, so I'm not going to show you that, but I am going to do that next, so I am going to be done with that. I already did all this other stuff, and then clearly I'm relaxing, planning for tomorrow. Dinner's already on, cooking, finishing this last little thing. We'll have dinner, and then that's it, bed by 9, but let's come over here. And so tomorrow is Thursday, so every Tuesday and Thursday I like to do a 15-minute cleanup and disinfect. Then I leave enough space before I do wake up no later 6:30. Jesus, coffee, and prayer. Read a book. Start work at 7 since I have that meeting. Have lunch at 12:30. Maybe I'll crochet in the afternoon. Then I want to clearly relax and plan tomorrow again. And bed by 9 p.m. I'm sure we're gonna have leftovers, so we'll leave that alone. And then I can do one of these. Let's use you for the cleanup. Let's click it. Then actually go this way, and I'm gonna do a quick pickup order at BJ's and have Miss Alexis just go pick it up for me on her way home. So do that, and then I'll put it right here. Oh, forgot I was recording for a minute. Chicken breast. We're going for Thanksgiving. What else do I need? Tortilla, grapefruit. There we go. So that's it for tonight. I'm gonna place the order online. Lexi will go pick it up. I'm gonna do my budget now, and then that's it. I'm done and ready for bed. So good night. See you guys tomorrow morning. Bye. Hey guys, alright, it is the afternoon, it's late, it's about 8 p.m. I just finished work. I have the whole entire kitty poos here. You can hear Mickey Mouse in the background. So we're done for today. This morning it was a quick, I did my Bible verse of the day. I did my prayer, that I don't record. I read a book, so clearly you do not need to see me reading a book. Pretty sure you know how that's done. So we're planning for tomorrow. Today we had leftovers. This meeting got skipped. So clearly today is sort of like my Friday. Tomorrow we got the day off because Lexton has his cardio appointment with a heart specialist to see if the stroke had anything to do with his heart. So I took the day off because those appointments, I never know like how long they actually take, right? So it's kind of like hard to tell. Some of them are really far away from where we live. So I usually take the day off when he has those big major appointments. I don't take off when he has physical therapy. Those I already went the first couple of weeks. I like the people, they're very nice, so I believe they are helping him, and he goes on his own. They come pick him up, they drop him off, and that is all cool and done with. So tomorrow I have the day off. I don't have anything planned. I'll still do my Bible study in the morning. I'm not gonna close out the video or anything. So tomorrow, since he has the day off, the appointment is at 2:45. I do have some stuff that I want to clear up in the basement. So what I'm gonna do is, I don't know why I did not highlight, because usually I still do my Bible verse every single day, whether I work or not, and I still do my Bible studies and stuff, and I still do my prayers, so that's fine. But tomorrow I do want to we want to clear up the basement. Little by little, we've been like selling stuff, anything that's not attached to the house has been sold if we don't use it, if it's not going to be useful in Tennessee, that kind of stuff, just so we can anticipate our future. We don't know what's going to happen next year, right? It's all based on how Mr. Campbell does with therapy and everything else. So we are still going forward, thinking positive and believing that we are leaving. So we're still playing the plan as if we are gonna go. So we're clearing out the basement. We have a lot of stuff in the basement that we need to clean up, like do all that stuff. The other thing I do have that I do want to do tomorrow is I did get today my make sure there's nothing personal in there, our schedule for 2024 for my job, the holiday schedule. So I'm so excited. I get to do that tomorrow in my 2024 planner. So that's tomorrow. Not sure if I'm going to do it separate. I got to see how long this video it is going to be, because it is a whole entire week. Maybe I'll do it with you guys tomorrow and just put it all in one video. Who knows? So we have 2024 holiday schedule. So I know I got the basement. I got the day off. So somewhere down here, I'm going to put 2024 holiday schedule. And I already have as well the school schedule, because as you guys know, school don't start till August and it ends sometime in June. So I do have January, February, March, April, May, and June schedule for Bela for school. So we can put those as well in the new planner. So I'm gonna put holiday schedule, work, and school. So that's our plan for tomorrow. I'm so tired. It's been a long day. So let's plan basement. Alright, so alright, so the plan tomorrow is not that big, but maybe, so I always wake up around 6:30, 7 the latest. Obviously, Jesus, coffee, and my prayer. Read a book sometime in the morning. And then sometime in the afternoon, I do want to finish crocheting. I do have to put the bed sheets to wash, relax, and plan for the next day, and then bed by 9. The only thing that usually skips when I don't work is usually what time I start work, what time I go to lunch, so I can have that in mind on what, you know, what I want my body basically to do. Now, I'm looking for just something to put for the basement cleanup in my little sticky notes. Let's see. And then the basement cleanup, basically, I just have, technically is just, oh, I am gonna put the blankets to wash, so I can put, let's put the washer machine here, because I am gonna put the bed sheets to wash. The basement is just, I need to reconcile basically more of like the containers, and I want to, besides that, we have a pile for the dump, and we have, so I need to put a pile for the dump. I need to can more tomatoes because I have about 8-gallon bags of tomatoes still available. So tomorrow I do want to can more tomatoes, because if you think about it, we're thinking ahead of the game of if we end up leaving. I cannot take a bunch of frozen stuff. That'll be too hard for a 13-hour drive. So I'm trying to can as much as I can, because no matter what, that I can pop in a box, right, and it can travel with me. Worst scenario will be that the can will break on the travel, but one can is better than a whole entire gallon bag of tomatoes that I grew that don't make it to Tennessee because it doesn't stay frozen, right? What in the world? All the time, never fails.
Don't do that. Don't do that. No, look.
I forgot what I was telling you guys. And then, of course, hubby came with JJ here. Now you're going to hear the ruckusness. Ruckusness. Are you having JJ take off your shoes?
No. Thank you.
I think that's all we got for tomorrow. Honey, we got to clean the basement tomorrow. What are we doing? We're separating the dump stuff.
Yes.
Is there any other containers that you need to take out?
No.
Nothing?
No.
All right. All right, guys. So that's it for the planning.
Anybody want 3 rims?
No, you might as well dump those tomorrow, too.
Dump those tomorrow as well.
And I'll be back tomorrow to do the 2024 holidays. Good night. I'm tired. Good morning, guys. Guess who is late to this game because she don't feel good. Yep, I am sick. My throat hurts, my head hurts, my body aches. Because I'm yellow-green mucus coming out of the yang. So I'm pretty sure I caught whatever Nico had. Yep. Alright guys, I'm gonna do my prayer now. Clearly I don't record that. Today is gonna be a very long day since I feel crappy. So I'm gonna try to do what I can today. That's on the schedule. If not, tomorrow is another day. See you guys later. Hey guys, welcome back. It is Friday the 17th still. And right now it's about 4:30. We finished up all the appointments. Clearly the kids are here. You can probably hear Mickey Mouse in the background, which is the norm in this house. We did go downstairs into the basement. I totally forgot to take out tomatoes to can. So I'm okay because we were out all day today. Besides the basement part, so I probably would not had time for that stuff. So the holidays, actually, believe it or not, they were correct on the book for next year. So I went through them and it is correct. I've been trying to break this in so I can use it next year, but it still gives me trouble with the latch. So I'm not sure if I am going to use it Most likely not, because it's giving me trouble. So I'll probably just go back to my black one that I have. I did put one in my wish list for another one of the black ones from Planner Perfect, and it's more like I gave my husband 2 options because I already had this red one, but it's a bigger red one, so I did choose a bigger red one, and I chose like maybe like a little lighter than this. And it's a travel one, so it should have, both of them should have the zipper with the extra pockets and the credit card holder, so I can put this inside of that and have my credit cards. But that's more like a wish list. Hopefully I get it for Christmas. Hubby is pretty good with that stuff, so I'm 125% sure that he will get it for me. I just don't know which one I would get, so I'd still be surprised. He always tells me choose 2, and then choose 2 things from whatever, and then he chooses out of the ones that I chose. So at least I'm still happy because I chose something that I wanted, and then I still get surprised because I don't know which one I'm gonna get. Hope that makes sense. But this one is more for the smaller one, so it's not gonna go to waste. I will end up using it eventually sometime in my life. But all the holidays that are in here that I put no work, I did pretty good because they were all correct. We usually get the same holidays. Been with the company. Oh, it's getting late. Been with the company for over 5 years. We always get the same holidays. Then we get 3 floatings, and we choose what we want for those floatings. So it was like no brainer on our usual days off. So those were good to go. I want to say for December, this is all set up, all ready to go for December for the weeks. Even though I am going to be doing both. I'm going to be doing this one, and I'm going to be doing the cousin. So we are going to be doing both. So this was good. I don't need to go back to that. I ordered Chinese food for dinner. Today's Friday. Usually we do order Chinese food. Clearly I did wake up early still, even though I was off. I did not get to read. Still early, so I'll probably crochet. I did put the bed sheets to wash. Clearly I'm planning for tomorrow right now, and then hopefully I'm in bed by 9 p.m. I've been drinking Thermaflu for the past every 4 hours, so I've been feeling a little bit better, but like an hour before the medicine is due, I start getting a headache. Like right now I'm starting to get a headache. The body starts to shut down, right? So it's like aching a little bit. So pretty soon I need to take another dose of that medication because I feel crappy. This is just a note to call for Bella's meds at CVS. So I gotta go and do that. So then tomorrow is Saturday, and I don't have anything planned. Let's look at the forecast and the calendar. Still in November, Essie, get it together. Yeah, we don't have a lot that we're doing. The cleaning was, yeah, so tomorrow basically is just still doing the stuff for the basement. Now, Saturday and Sundays are usually a little bit different because I don't work, so there's not a lot of stuff to do. So I still do the Bible verse on Saturdays, as you can see, and whatever else I have to do. And then Sunday is usually recap day for hubby, so I know we're gonna do it up here. I might as well do it now. So let's plan for tomorrow. Tomorrow. Clearly the same thing. Jesus, coffee and prayer. I'm not gonna give myself a time to wake up. If I oversleep, clearly the body needs it, so I'm okay with that. I am sure we're still gonna do basement cleanup is in the agenda. And then I did take out the tomatoes today to make tomato sauce and can. So that should be for tomorrow, and then that's it, because I don't feel good. Not sure how well I will do tomorrow, so I don't want to fill myself up. I am gonna see if tomorrow Bella's medication is ready, so call for Bella's med. Okay, so we have that. I can can the tomatoes. That's pretty simple. I hope it's not a lot. And then just finishing up the basement. I think that's basically all I can really do. Sunday, I usually don't plan too much for Sunday. We just sit down, watch the church service online. I do the Bible verse, and then I do a hubby recap. But today was hubby's cardio doctor. His blood pressure was still high, so he changed around some of the blood pressure medication just to bring it down a notch. So he did new prescriptions for that, and then we're to keep tabs still on his blood pressure. And then we have a 4-week follow-up with another 4-week follow-up to check the blood pressure, with an 8-week follow-up to follow up with the doctor, just to make sure the medication is starting to work. So that's basically it. They didn't say anything else, so we're still in the limbo. He still has to keep the heart monitor for another, I think, 3 weeks. It was for 30 days, so it's still not that time. He's halfway point. And then they're going to evaluate all that stuff after the 30 days has gone through, so there's nothing to tell about that except that we have to wait for the results. Besides that, I think that's it. That's all I got. I'm going to go have myself some chicken noodle soup from the Chinese place. dose up on some drugs, and hopefully feel better by Monday at least, because this is terrible. But I will see you guys tomorrow morning to start our Saturdays. Bye. Good morning, guys. It is like 7:30 in the morning. So much for waking up a little late. I still feel like crap. I probably sound like crap, but my throat still hurts. I hear Nico crying upstairs. So I am going to do my Bible verse. Today's not that big of a craziness since I don't feel good. And then I watercolored yesterday. I hope you guys enjoyed that cute little quick watercolor. So I did some salt water gargle this morning, and yeah, that was horrible pain. And then I've been taking Thermaflu, but it works for about 2 hours and it starts wearing off. And technically I'm not supposed to be drinking Thermaflu because I have high blood pressure and diabetes and high liver enzymes, so, but I catch anything because of the anemia, so yep. Alright guys, it is nighttime. I'm about to go to bed, dose up on some drugs, so we're closing our Saturday. We did do the rest of this today, so we're good in that aspect. Clearly I'm not alone. Campbell is behind me doing his thing. And then today, since tomorrow is just a recap, I do have my sprocket and I do have pictures that I want to print out. Today I did the tomato sauce and I canned it, and I made banana bread, so I took a picture of both. We're just gonna let it do its thing and print. I also have pictures for the remainder of the week that I want to put in the calendar, so we're gonna pick those. Let's see. We have that, and that. I don't always print my pictures, the whole entire sheet. I usually do the little ones, but depending if it's something big that I did, then I do the big pictures. Can you lower that, Campbell? The world does not need to hear what you're listening. So here is my 6 cans of tomato that I can, so 6 pints. I did 2 bags of frozen tomatoes that I collected over the summer, so I ended up freezing a load of 1-gallon bags and put it in the freezer. And then I ended up doing 2 bags of the gallons, and I put some Italian seasoning, garlic, onion, peppers from the garden, and made me some tomato sauce. So that was cool. Oh man, I printed it twice. Seriously? Did not realize that I printed it twice. So while that one prints, we're gonna put this here. I made the banana bread from scratch because we had a couple of bananas that were over-ripened, and no one in this house likes over-ripened bananas. So I was able to use the rest of those. I'm gonna write here what I did. Here is the kids. So me and Nico fell asleep yesterday because I really was feeling ill. That was horrible yesterday. I feel a little bit better today, but the medicine is starting to wear off. So my body is starting to ache again. We fell asleep, and my son came in and took a photo of us. Not sure if you can see that. That was me and Nico. Then today they were here, and it was so funny because one just fell asleep somewhere in the corner, and then the other one was falling off the chair. Yep. Then I want to say on Monday, over the weekend, last weekend, the beginning of last weekend, Nico had this bad rash. We don't know. Well, clearly we knew he was sick, but I guess the rash was part of him not feeling well, and it looked horrible. So I took pictures of it because I wanted to send it to Lexi because he was going to go see the doctor, and I wanted him to see a before and after to make sure he can help him. So they prescribed some kind of lotion to dry them out, see if that works. So we're still working with it. We don't know. They look better today, actually. They're not that bad. The doctor said it was probably the infection, the body fighting the infection, made the bumps, which I kind of believe that because my throat hurts, my head hurts, my body aches, my bones hurt. So we're fighting some kind of infection that clearly, I guess his little body cannot take. So turned it into bumps is what it looked like. So, and then now I just go back and I put the little pictures everywhere where I need to put the pictures. This was last night. And then I write something about the pictures just to sort of recap what was going on. So I'm just gonna write here to try out, clearly here, and then here, and Nico's bumps here. So let me start from over here. We need 6 pints of tomato sauce and banana bread. Then I'm gonna put Micah. He looks so funny. Falling off the chair. I don't know where that dude thought he was going. And Nico is knocked out. Right on the rug. Knocked out. Alright, then here. Gonna put feeling crappy. Fell asleep around 7 with Nico, who is also feeling crappy. Then here, over weekend, Nico got a rash. Today looks worse. Tomorrow, doctor appointment. So then I'm gonna put what the doctor thought is the infection out in his skin. Alright, so clearly that's all I have for tonight. Tomorrow is Sunday. Oh, and I did my nails. Put the nails. I had time to do my nails. I should have been sleeping. I didn't take a picture of them, but did my nails. Tomorrow, what is the plan tomorrow? Tomorrow's Sunday. Oh, I need to season my pots. Season my cast irons. That's all I gotta do. Today I washed them. Tomorrow I'm gonna season them. And that's it. That's all I gotta do. The rest of the page will be for my weekly recap. And that's it. And then we get to do it all over again next week. Well, next week is gonna be a short week because it's Thanksgiving, so not too bad, not too shabby. But we'll recap tomorrow. Good night. Good morning, guys. I still sound crappy. It's 7:42. I know it's not that bad today, but what can you do? It's a big one today. So as usual, going in to do my Bible verse. And then today clearly is the recap of the week. Gonna season my cast iron once everybody's up because that's gonna smoke up and stink up the house. And then I need to fix my nail because all them washing my nail off. No, this one only. So I gotta redo that nail. So I'm seasoning the cast iron, redo nail, and then the verse of the day. Actually, I'm gonna be weird and I'm gonna put it right in the middle today. It's Joshua 1:8. That's a big one. This book of the day. Depart out of the mouth Darren, for then thou shalt make thy way prosperous, and then thou shalt have good success. Amen. Forgot the Joshua up here. Okay, so I'm gonna close out this video. As you guys know, I'll go in this afternoon and I will do my recap for hubby, and then I go in and I plan my week of next week. I'm not gonna record it because you guys know I only do this during this time, and if I have something new, because I do the same. Once I know something works for me, I just do the same thing over and over again. Unless you guys don't mind, you're gonna have to let me know. I'll try to squeeze it in. The only time I know I'm gonna record is starting December. So about, let's see, a week. Yeah, about a week and a half. I'll start using my common planner from Sterling E. I can grab it. So I'm gonna start using in December, actually both, because I have OCD and I need to finish this one. But we will start in December, the common planner, because I did go in and did the same layout for December, just to get into the groove of things. So I did do the 4 weeks of December just because we do have the December monthly, which falls right into place. So starting in December of this year, I'm gonna start using the common planner. I will be using both. I will record a few weeks of that so you guys can see how I'm gonna be using this thing. So besides that, I'm pretty sure once I find my mojo on how I'm using this, it'll be the same thing. So thank you for watching. God bless. Don't forget to subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in like 2 weeks. Bye guys.